lovely Wednesday evening. Bradley Domer Jr. won the Xfinity Series race at Mid-Ohio. It was his 23rd National Series win of his career. He's chasing 20 in all three series. He's got 18 right now. He would need to win tonight and a week from today in the truck race at Talladega in that second round. I'm joined again by Tegan Jones. Thank you for being here, Tegan. Would you like to go through the points real quick and see where everybody is at? It's a tight fight at the cut line right now.
Let me pull it up on my phone real quick. Since I've got the okay. Update. So Harris is in first place now. He is 19 above the cut line. He's a lock. S'mores is second. Lock, yeah. Wessel is third. They are both 11 up. They are virtually a lock. Gary Engelhart is fourth. He is 8 up. It would take special circumstances for him to lose that point gap. Harp is in fifth, up by 6. He's got to have a perfect race. To lose, yeah. Yes.
Perfect race against him.
Perfect circumstances also for him, but it is mathematically possible. Salvador is in 6th, the final spot. He is 1 above the cut line, which is Matt Connors. And last place is Spencer Boyce. He is 18 out of the cut line. He is mathematically, with only 10 people racing tonight, he cannot make the points. Even with a perfect storm, he would only gain about 16 if everything fell just perfect.
Could factor in the qualifying race and the pole as well. Which 1 point is off the board there. Bradley does win the qualifying race. So he's not. I guess he's not technically mathematically eliminated, but it would take a lot. I believe Sal and Matt would have to finish. Sal 10th, Matt 9th. Spencer get the pole.
Technically now he is because
win the race.
Spencer would have had to have the 3 bonus points too to be mathematically possible.
Because he can tie at 18.
Yeah.
So.
And he's raging already, it sounds like.
Yeah. So this technically, he needs this pole to have any shot at advancing. Because right now you're being really mean. I don't care.
Bad fast with the pole. So not by much either. Look at how close that is from 5th to first to 5th.
Second. Two top 2 starting spots for Sal Sabala, and he's stunned about it as much as we are. Bad Fast and Sal.
That's 2 races in a row, too.
Second spot, yeah. Row 2, Spencer and S'mores. Row 3, Bradley and Harp. Row 4, Matt and Wessel. Row 5, Gary and Harris. Like Michigan State basketball out there. Gary Harris. We'll be able to join in a moment here. They're counting down to this race at Bristol. Going to be hotly contested. The battle to watch is Matt versus Sal. I believe we can join now. Yeah.
Also,
yes.
If something happens to your stream, I do have my going again. For anybody that might need to catch it, just all you got to do is type in my gamer tag.
Hopefully we're past the...
Yeah, it's bedtime. Well, almost.
For the old folks, it is.
Yeah.
So. A lot on the line here. 2 drivers will be eliminated. We already know Spencer Boyce is one of them. He's not going to handle it too well.
No. We'll see how he races it, knowing that.
Yeah. I'd hate to be around him tonight. But the battle between Sal and Matt, 2 good buddies.
2 amigos. I think somebody lagged out already. Yeah,
Harris.
I think that. Yeah, Harris maybe. He's actually storming where he's at right now pretty good. The people could actually hear the thunder in the mics all night. I wonder if he actually did lag out.
I think he did.
Yeah, he did. And maybe they're just waiting for him to get back online. I don't know. Usually they wreck by now knowing that he's out. Do you think he might have quit?
Not back out.
His power maybe, or his internet's went out.
No, he's telling them not to back out. He's still there. He has a good points advantage, so.
He did starting park. It's a starting park, so.
Yeah. He'll finish in the 10th spot. I hope that doesn't come back to bite him. I don't think it mathematically will.
I don't think it mathematically will, no.
And how about this? Take a look at the leader here. Salvador Zavala here. Out front at Bristol.
Now, Holland played.
A good start from Kamal, settled in the second. Spencer in third. And Bradley back there in fourth. Cameron Morris running up the top 5 right now. Definitely a different look. Looking at all these different numbers. You got used to watching them in that first race. Now it's all scrambled around a little bit. Look at Sal. I mean, this is a heck of a night from him. I know we're only 5 laps in, but
Matt is not liking seeing, you know, him up there leading, because like I said, this is points. But now this is almost a fuel run for this stage. So that a lot of these, from what I've been told and what I have noticed myself running laps here today, is the right front really eats shit for the first 3/4 of the run, and then it really flips to the right rear.
Kamal was peaking, looking for a chance of the lead here. Sal doing a good job playing defense right now, though.
Well, he's got the advantage of being a playoff guy here, maybe. You don't want to fuck over somebody that's going for a playoff spot.
Al stays high. They're going to battle down the front stretch here. Kamal get it done. Oh, he runs him up a little bit there. He got it done. That's how you have to run it at Bristol. You got to be very aggressive. And now Sal side by side with Spencer.
Well, we know he's aggressive, yeah.
3 wide. Spencer's squeezing him into the wall. Bradley really taking him 3 wide there.
And then 3 wide again.
Yeah, kind of an interesting decision. Sal's kind of getting the short end of the stick here.
Oh, Bradley got loose.
Big wreck. 3 cars.
And he gets hit again.
That's a big wreck right there.
And they're still back up there wrecking.
And Matt's making the move on Wessel here.
Yeah, Matt really... And Wessel trying to beat him back to the line, but I don't think it worked.
Can you text Harris's point situation? He was just asking me. All right, because I think he'll be good. As we got pitters here. This will take any question about making it to the end of the stage out. All right, leads the field down, followed by Spencer Boyce. Salzaval in the 3rd spot. We'll see if he has any damage, though. We'll see the view from Harris to see who gets off pit road first. Anybody going for any strategy calls? We'll have to see. It looks like it's going to be 4 tires for everybody. And Kamal Wright going to exit pit road first. Sal loses some time with the damage he had. Spencer will be in the 2nd spot. And he almost just hit Kamal there. Coming to the choose cone. Looks like 3rd spot, that's Gary Engelhart.
We might have to do a lap here. Bradley's not caught the field yet.
4th is the 21 at Darth Kylo. They are going to wave off the restart as Bradley has not reached the tail end of the field.
That might have been old habits right there, by the way. That looks like they used to start finish line as the choose cone for this one.
Yeah, a lot of people taking that outside. Evens up actually towards the back with Matt and Morris taking those spots.
Right along with Bradley here.
We'll go back to green on lap 15 here. There'll be 86 laps remaining in Thunder Valley. The last great Coliseum. And we're back green. A good restart on the bottom from Spencer. Stays right with them. Going into turn 1, they're side by side, Kamal and Spencer. Still side by side. Spencer doing a great job on the bottom. Kamal ripping the top. Spencer nearly cleared him off of 4. They say side by side, 1 and 2. Spencer's going to run him up the track a little bit.
I'm telling you, Kamal has no love lost for that guy, so do not be surprised if he doesn't race him hard here.
Still side by side. More contact down the straightaway. Spencer dives it low. Keeps it off of him. Kamal clears. Oh, maybe not yet. Spencer sticking to his quarter panel. No.
Oh, yeah, that's all it took was Gar getting there.
Now Gary's going to go for it here. Looking for the second spot. You expect him to be strong here. He's a great short track racer. This is his specialty. Down into 3 they go. Gary on the bottom, Spencer up top. Still side by side. And speaking of no love lost, Gary and Spencer, you remember what happened in New Hampshire? I do.
Yeah. Gar got a little bit loose there, it looks like.
Yeah, he'll settle back in there behind him. That's the third
just
spot.
A little side note, Sal is 7th and Matt is 8th.
Yeah, they're side by side right now. They're making a little contact back here. Matt dives it in, Sal up into the wall. This is the battle for the transfer right now. How about this? I mean, it's pretty fitting for these two to be side by side. Bradley, they're working on Darth Kylo. That's for the 5th spot. Matt diving under Sal. A little contact. Oh, Sal almost got loose off a 4 there. They stay side by side. Matty right in his quarter panel. S'mores was laughing behind them.
It looks like Hart may be struggling a little bit too in front of him.
A little gap. This is a pretty packed up race right now, and he's gotten gapped ever since Bradley took the 5th place away from him.
And Gar never did get by Spencer for 2nd, by the way.
Yeah, Gar settled back in behind him.
It's like Kamal get away.
Get the pass done.
Would it be something if the game's shutting down here in about 2 weeks and Kamal decides to run a lower series and get his first win?
First win outside of the Cup Series. He's got 10 in the Cup Series, none in the Xfinity or the trucks.
Which he did text about 2 weeks before the announcement that he was able to start running midweek races on Wednesday nights for fun. So it wasn't because the game is shutting down. The plan was there.
Yeah, different lane usage here. Gary was looking more towards the bottom, as Bradley was too.
There's a different lane usage all over the place. Like just right in the back here with S'mores, I can see 4 just from his advantage.
Every lane works around here at Bristol. You can make speed anywhere on this track.
Except for the apron.
Bradley looking low on Wessel here. This is for 4th place.
Oh, Sal sent it on Harp. Oh, got into him.
Up into the wall.
3 wide.
Going to make contact. Matt hangs on to it.
Oh, Sal's around. And I don't know if that'll be a caution. He got it going pretty quickly, though.
Yeah, he'll be good.
Now, we'll say this.
Stage points anyway.
If they neither one get stage points, there should be, if I'm not mistaken, no mathematical
way for Harris to be eliminated.
Well, I don't know if there'll be a mathematical way for it. Well, I guess they still could tie.
They definitely can tie. Yeah. That would just be Matt finishing 1 spot in front of Sal.
Then it just depends on where they finish. Because
Sal
had it from the last race
at Mid-Ohio. So Matt would have to be...
He would have to finish 5th at least, and Sal finish 6th.
Right. Because if Matt's finishing 6th and tying with Sal, that means Sal finishes 7th. And that would be better than Matt's second best place finish. It was 9th at Mid-Ohio.
So mathematically, if they were to tie, Matt will only get in if he finishes 4th or higher.
5th. He can finish 5th.
Yeah, 5th or higher, yeah.
All right, maintaining out front.
Oh,
Bradley's crawled his way back to 4th. Spencer's loose. Approaching the end of the stage here. This is the final lap of the stage.
Oh, that goes by quick.
Doesn't it? Kamal Wright going to get it done here in Bristol. He wins the stage. Good 2nd place run for Spencer Boyce. Gary Engelhart, 3rd spot. Bradley 4th, Wessel 5th. So pits will be open here.
What did Wessel get?
5th. Harris at the end of pit road here. We'll pay attention to him. You see the race off of pit road. Spencer getting, what is it, 4 stage points down here? It goes 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it still puts him at a pretty big deficit. It's not going to be enough for him. The midweek regular season champion out in round 1. Unbelievable.
All right, we're choosing at the start finish line. Hope y'all with that out.
All right, maintains the lead coming out of pit road. And Sal Zavala with a big stop. He'll gain a couple spots.
He needs it.
He'll be back in front of Matt here. They will be choosing here at the start-finish line. Kamal goes top. Spencer bottom. You look behind him. Gary top. Bradley bottom. Wessel top. Hart bottom. Sal top. Matt bottom. And S'mores picked the top. We have 6 up top. Or 5 up top, excuse me. 4 down low. And let's take a look at the back of the field here. We'll be on board with S'mores here. He's kind of just hanging out here in the back right now. And we have that battle for the transfer spot right in front of him between Sal and Matt. We're back under green here at Bristol. A good start for the outside lane. Spencer maintains again, though. Oh, and contact between Kamal and Spencer. Bradley's going to look to get to the top of Spencer here. He's not going to give in. There'll be, contact maybe between Gar and Bradley. Spencer dives in low. Contact from the back bumper by Bradley. Maybe Bradley not too happy with Spencer after that. Oh, he gets in the wall off of 4. Side by side in the back here, Kylo and Sal. This is for 6th place. Wessel cleared Gar. He's in 4th now. 18 car is pretty impressive. He's sticking right with Kamal here. He's done a great job on the inside on these restarts. Here's Gar in 5th. It's tough to tell, don't you think, Tegan, who really is the strongest car right now?
Well, it's short run. These trucks, like I said, they burn up the right front. You don't even really start getting loose, and we know everybody's pretty much on an 8 or a 9 slider. So, like,
Spencer got in there hot.
The last 10, maybe 15 laps, if they go green, is when you're really going to see if a truck starts building toward the loose side, and it's like flipping a switch here. There's no warning; it'll just spin out on you. It's kind of like next gen all level kind of shit. So.
Here's the aerial view of Spencer here in the 18, sandwiched in between 2 double-digit cup winners, Kamal Wright, Bradley Domer Jr., surrounding him right now. Really hard to make the move. Oh, contact. Bradley's going to move him up out of the way. He gets under him. How aggressive will he be in 1 and 2 here? Dives to the bottom.
Ooh, yeah, Spencer he cleared himself a little bit.
But he's clear. Will Wessel go for it too? Looks like he'll settle in for right now. Now he's going to dive to the bottom. Wessel looking low. Ooh, contact. That's a really dangerous place to be. That left rear quarter panel. There's a car between Sal and Matt now. It's S'mores there. He's in 8th. Matt's in 9th. Sal right here in 7th. Single file throughout right now. I'm all right, maintaining the lead out front right now. 54 laps to go at Bristol. 1 stop here in this final stage. That's all they need. There will be strategy of when you decide to make that stop, though.
Yeah, it's going to come down if you think the undercut's going to be worth it, and you may not even have a choice with the undercut. Kamal's in the wall, so he's going to lose the lead here.
He's going to fight, trying to stay on Bradley's outside. Bradley looks low. He will slide up in front of him. Bradley Domer Jr. takes the lead, but Kamal right looking for a crossover. Bradley got loose, getting to give Kamal the chance to go back at him. He's up into the wall.
And he's loose again.
He slides on board with him. They dive down into 3 and 4. These are two of the Cup Series finest battling for the lead here in the trucks at Bristol.
And they are both good here.
They are stacked up here.
Bradley just looks loose.
And that's pretty dangerous. It's pretty dangerous to be loose here, because it can snap on you at any second. Russell running way up near the wall there. And now there's no cars
Spencer!
in between.
I look like he maybe made contact there.
Ball chasing that 24 Silverado. And I expect to see kind of this in a couple weeks when we end up with the Cup Series here. I think the top guys are going to be pretty close to each other. That's what we saw in the spring. You had about 4 or 5 guys at the front of that race. Bristol is a very, very competitive track in the CFRL.
It has gotten that way, yes. You know, with a lot of tracks that we've had the last couple of years, it seems like everybody's really caught up, and Bristol's no exception.
I'm all really working that low lane right now. Probably trying to prevent from getting loose off the corner, but a great corner for the 24 Bradley, as he has a little bit of daylight now.
A couple of sleepers here. Could be the 15 and the 13.
Waiting in the wings, biding their time right there, 4th and 5th spots. I'd expect Gary into the wall there as I'm about to compliment him. But if he can get open track and maybe do an undercut.
Sal's loose, and he's back to 9.
He's lost 2 spots.
That's the point.
That would be in. Sal would need that spot on S'mores to make it in.
And I think S'mores, if this race goes green,
Sal's loose.
Yeah, he's smoking the tires. I don't know what's. Oh, they're both loose. They're all loose. He's smoking the tires in the entry of the corner, and that's never a good sign. And he can't even pit yet to be able to make it.
He is in trouble. Spencer losing a little bit of touch here with the top 2.
Gar making a little contact there with Wessel. Wessel's not going to appreciate that. He lets him go.
Yeah, Wessel's a bit of a hothead. You don't really want to get on his wrong side.
Yeah, and Morris is loose back in the back, too. There's a good chance if Sal can keep his truck on the pavement that he could get this spot back just based on the tire wear.
There's a caution back
that
here.
Too, yeah, or maybe even in the front. There's, like I said, the top 5 guys have kind of broken away.
So loose on the backstretch. He's having to save it. An incredible job not making contact with either of the walls there. He was way out of control.
Yeah, he's. I'm watching his stream. It's never good when you're smoking them. There's the caution. The Spencer. Oh, they're all bouncing.
Spencer did that on purpose. Spencer did that on purpose.
He ain't moving.
Yeah, he did that on purpose. I had my camera right on him. He was starting to yell. He was under Wessel and just went straight into the corner. Didn't even make an attempt at it.
Pit road's open. They've already lapped him, so he's still in the racetrack. So I don't know what he's doing or what's going on. I can hear him in the background, but I can't make it out.
Again and again, Spencer voices. Emotions get the better of him.
Well, I think I called it.
I think we can make it to the end. We can.
Now it sounds like this puts them in a fuel window here to make it to the end.
Yeah, but now
the tires come into play.
But the tires are going to come into play.
Bradley going to win the race off pit road. Kamal second. Gary third. Sal will be fourth. And the big loser in this whole thing is Wessel. That incident with Spencer really hurt. Spencer is sitting at the top of the track right now.
Right now they're trying to decide whether they need to start it or wait to see if he goes out.
Well, he should. If he's not leaving right now, he should be parked for what he did. It was clear as day on the stream for me. Very eloquent Tegan in our Discord chat. Looks like they're going to go green here. They're doubled up. We'll see. And the green flag is back out at Bristol here. The dash to the end. It'll be 36 laps to decide the winner at Bristol. Kamal down on the apron. He's losing it. Bradley's biggest challenger just lost a lot of track position.
And that is so easy to do on restarts on fresh tires.
How about Sal back through to second? That caution was huge for him.
He's just got to make sure he's got it tightened up a little bit.
On board is Sal here. He's in the second spot. I mean, Spencer, if we want to look at the cars coming down the backstretch from the 3 and 4 here, he's got a great camera angle. Let's watch along with him for a minute. Look at this. You get to see the sheer speed of these trucks diving down into turn 3.
Oh, there's a spin. Wessel's
around.
I'm assuming that was off of the turn back there on the backstretch.
He's probably not very happy. He was the big loser in the Spencer.
Yeah, and so was Kamal.
Kamal had the bad restart. Now he's all the way back in fifth.
He's not completely out of it, but he's going to have to hurry and get through traffic if he thinks he's got the best truck.
And is that Matt Connors in third place right now?
It is. His boy's keeping it right on Sal's ass. And this is not this is not going to put him in a bad spot, because if this goes green, and if Sal has the same tire wear, Matt can pounce.
Yeah. These two have been around each other the whole race, and Matt is not going to make it easy on Gar. He needs to keep his track position. Did you think when we had this cut line battle that we'd be talking about Sal and Matt battling second
taking it right down to the last lap?
And Sal's doing a great job. He's not losing much time to Bradley right now. He's right there in the second spot.
Like I said, it's just, did he make an adjustment for the long run?
He definitely needed an adjustment. You saw how loose he was. Matt washes up. Gary dives low, looking for that third spot. Matt squeezes them tight. They'll be tight off of 4. Diving down into 1. Gary below Matt. Kamal on the bumper of Matt. They make a little contact. They're going to be... Oh, Gary hits him in the straightaway there. Matt needs this spot. He's going to roll it right around the outside. What a move by the 45. This is about as good as we've seen Matt Connors race in a long time. Still side by side. What a battle here for third. The season on the line for Matt. Man, they're running each other really tight.
Yeah, right on the apron.
Contact. Look at Matt here, running right at his door. Staying to his outside. What a battle between these two. This has been 5 or 6 laps now.
And now they're too wide behind them.
Oh, Gary cleared him there. Will Matt have another chance to go back at him here? And that really did help Sal.
He gave him a gap.
Big time cushion now.
But he's got to take care of those tires.
Spencer off the track now. Matty going to lose another spot. That's to Kamal there. He falls back to 5th. He's going to need help from Sal. He cannot lose any more spots than where he is right now. As Bradley Domer Jr. is rolling out front. Sal, wicked loose off of 4. Just lost a lot of ground.
Yeah,
that's... We're coming to 20 to go here. That is not what Sal needed. He needs to prevent those big loose moments.
Now they're all stacked up behind him.
And he's going to have to fight for every position right now.
Yeah, because we saw what Gar was able to do for 3rd. He's probably going to do the same for 2nd.
And it seems like when you lose one spot, you're going to lose more than that. So Sal needs to maintain here.
And so does Matt. Matt needs to stay close.
Yeah, because Matt, in 5th place, he cannot lose any more time. 5th is as far back as he can be. If he finishes 5th and Sal finishes 6th, Matt will get the tiebreaker. Let's go on board with them as you see the battle in front of them. That's Sal and Gary for the 2nd spot. Kamal pushing Sal. Gary stays under him. Sal's going to bounce it off the wall. And Matt's right here now.
Oh, yes. Oh, they're all about wrecked it there. Brings Hart back into it.
Yeah, Matt backed out. He had a chance under Kamal there, but wise decision from Matt as Bradley has yarded the field with this going on behind him.
Damn, maybe I should have ran.
Kamal dives low, and now these two are separated, and they're going to be side by side. There's contact.
Now, are they friends on the track?
It's just 15 to go.
Oh, Matt better be careful. He kind of clipped the apron there. That's dangerous territory on the old tires.
They're coming to 14 to
go.
He
might be moving them.
And he needs this spot. If Matt gets by Sal here, he's in. If Sal holds off Matt, he's in. We're staying on board with Matt here. They just crossed for 13 to go.
I don't know about you, but I can tell that Sal's getting loose. Oh, Matt's in this.
He's very loose right there.
Oh, you got him up.
Was he loose? Or what? Matt almost gets under him. Oh, just stays right in his back bumper. Could Darth Kylo play spoiler in this battle? Matt's going to look low. Dives under him. They're side by side.
Oh, yeah. There's a wreck. Crash. That's Gar's. That's a caution.
Crash. 13-3. 45 involved. And look at Sal. He got the short end of the stick there. Darth Kylo is up in the 2nd spot. Matt's in 3rd. Sal 4th. Who got damage from all that? And Bradley had a gift wrap win in front of him. And now we're going to get a short run to the finish here at Bristol.
Now, does anybody get desperate here and try to take 2?
That'd be a wild decision.
S'mores must have got a piece of that too, where he was just really off the pace.
That was almost everybody involved in that incident. So we'll see who comes out of pits first. It really going to be about
making
who
some
has
adjustments
damage and who doesn't. Sal's got 4 seconds, so he's going to lose ground. We'll see what Matt has. This is going to be a mad dash to the finish here, Tegan.
You know what's going to come out is probably Bradley. Because it seems like everybody's got damage. Yeah.
He'll come out first.
Then Hart.
Darth Kylo
Matt
second.
3rd?
Matt 3rd, yep. Kamal 4th, Sal 5th. S'mores 6th, Gary 7th. Did Wessel quit?
Might have.
Looks like he did.
Yeah. He always quits before the caution comes out.
Yeah, he should have probably stayed in on that deal. Because that was a wild, wild wreck. They're going to have to stop here. Gary's invisible.
Okay.
Or they're going to stop after they choose, so to keep the lap. And Sal's going to choose right behind Matt.
That's a good pick on the high line for him.
It is. I like that. The high lane definitely works on the restarts. Darth Kylo down there, he'll be in the inside lane in the second spot. He
probably going to have to do another lap here.
Is no stranger to being aggressive. I think
they might be able to.
Yeah,
they might be able to. Looked a little sketchy there.
And here we go. About to be back green for a dash to the finish here at Bristol. The green flag's back out. They're going. 7 laps to go. Bradley clears for first. Matt battling for second. He needs this spot. He needs to stay in a good position. He's going to go high of Kylo. He can't get it done.
Kylo clears him.
Sal, right there behind him. He needs to pass Matt.
He needs to pass them both. He's got to pass Kamal first.
Well, can Kamal get by Matt? They're going to be side by side. What length will Sal go to here? That's 5 to go. No more yellows. He's under him.
Yo, they're in contact. Kamal's clear. Oh, he put him in the wall, maybe.
Put him in the wall, the straightaway. Sal's clear through.
And Gar went with him.
Matt has to keep that spot. But he might have lost too much time. And Gar clears, and now there's a car between Sal and Matt. I believe we're coming to 3 to go here for Bradley.
If you're Sal, you keep it off the bottom line here.
Does Gary try to make a move on him?
Of course.
2 to go for Bradley.
That Matt being under guard might actually be pretty good for the 3 guys in front, but it gives him a shot to make a send, a Hail Mary here.
Final lap. Oh, Gar's going to get to the outside of Sal. It's going to be close.
Yeah, I think we're going to see some bumpers here.
Spot. What does Matt do? He's going to shove him down into the corner. But Kylo in front of him is going to help.
Yeah, and Kylo being in there helped him.
And Sal advances. Unbelievable action at Bristol. A doubleheader sweep for BDJ. He gets it done. The fight for the points on the last lap was the story there. Sal makes it in to the next round. Called him off the bench to be the 8th man of the playoffs. And he's moving on to the second round. And anything can happen at Las Vegas and Talladega.
I struggled so much on he goes fastest lap. Bad fast.
Fastest lap for Bad Fast. What a performance from Bradley, though. Getting it done in both races tonight. That one was considerably more eventful than the first one, though, I'd say. You want to get Bradley in here for an interview?
Yeah. I'm going to be back out of this.
And there he is, your race winner. Bradley Domer Jr. Truck Series win, number 19, one closer to that big 20 mark. What a race. It was in doubt more than Mid-Ohio, I'd say, for you. There was crazy cut line battles, the wild caution out of Spencer. Talk me through your race a little, Bradley.
Well, I didn't think I was going to win it because Gar in practice had a really good long run car. And then like lap 15 or whatever it was, I killed myself. So fell all the way back to last place, drove back to the field, and then once I was able to get the lead and that caution came out, I was able to control it. But I didn't think I was going to win it, but I'll take it.
Now, do you think that if it had gone green, Gar would have gotten you? Because it didn't seem like his car really was translating. He was kind of stuck in traffic the whole time.
I mean, had it gone green, I don't think he would have gotten to me. I don't think he was that much better than me on the long run. I did change slider from practice to race, so I did feel better on the long run. I wasn't as loose, but I feel like the gap would have been too big for him to even run me down unless he short pitted me, and then even then, if he short pitted me, I would have had the fresher tires at the end. So Matt would have been the real MVP at that point, had it gone green. But it is what it is.
Yeah, and you had an early incident that you had to claw your way back through the field. You showed a little bit more ability to pass than other people in this race. What were you doing that made it easier for you to pass other cars?
To be honest with you, I just think people were overdriving the corners because they could throw it in there and kind of diamond it by overdriving the corners. I was doing that in practice, and then I started to back up my corners a little bit and let the truck roll a little bit more in the center to where the nose would point, and then once I got the nose to point, I'd get back in the gas and I'd be able to drive up off the corner. So I think people would just get too tight off the corner, while I felt perfectly fine off the corner and was able to excel off of it.
Well, Bradley, Tegan, you got anything for him?
No, just I guess where's my thank you, bitch? Yeah, late in that race, I thought, well, damn, I should have ran it after you had that big lead before that last yellow came out. But yeah, good job.
I think that's career win 70 as well.
Oh damn, getting close to me.
Big one.
I'm gonna have to do something about that.
All right, you're still like 40 ahead of me.
More than that, I think.
Probably, but.
All right. Well, congratulations, Bradley. Thank you for jumping in here.
No problem.
I kind of would like to do something different here, Tegan.
You want to get the playoff guys? Okay.
Because Sal was right in that fight for the cut line. I want to talk to him, and then maybe talk to Matt as well.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Last guy in, first guy out. And there he is, 5th place finisher, just enough to skate by and make it to the second round. You were called in off the bench this week to be the 8th man in the Midweek Series playoffs, and now you're moving on. How does it feel?
It feels awesome. Very unfortunate the way it happened, because in all honesty, I think Maddie had me beat. If it wasn't for Spencer's shenanigans, I just couldn't figure the truck out on the long runs. So right there at that point, it was kind of starting to get to the point where I was breaking loose a lot, and I was pretty sure my race was over, but stuck with it. You never know what happens in these things, and now we're moving on.
And you showed some impressive speed at Mid-Ohio that I don't know if many people expected out of you. You did struggle a little bit at Bristol, but what went into your speed at Mid-Ohio? That's a big part of why you advanced to this next round.
Yeah, honestly, I put so much effort into Mid-Ohio, I forgot we were doing a doubleheader. So whenever people start talking about Bristol, I was like, what the heck? But, I mean, I just logged in a lot more laps there, especially. I struggle a lot on these road courses. So I thought to even have a chance, I needed to show speed here. And clearly it paid off. And then I don't know how, but I ended up qualifying second at Bristol too. So I said it a little bit during the race, but you put me and Maddie backs against the walls, and all of a sudden we're amazing at driving. So maybe we should think like this way more often. Who knows where we'd be.
Yeah, impressive run for you. How nervous were you on the last lap with Matt right behind you, everything on the line?
Extremely, because I forgot. I think it was like heading into turn 1 and 2. I had already forgotten how many laps my spotter said were left. So I was like, oh my God. I thought there was 2 to go. So coming to the line, there on that last lap, I was thinking, okay, one more time. And then it ended, and I was so relieved. I knew, obviously, you want to beat him by as many spots as possible, but I knew as long as I had that 45 truck in the rearview mirror, I was good. So when it finally ended and he was right on my bumper, I was relieved.
Tegan, you got anything for him?
No, I just got to say congratulations, Pookie. You didn't let that big bully Matt bully you out of the way.
Thank you guys for broadcasting, letting some of the midweek people show out. Truly
Absolutely.
appreciate it.
For sure. Congratulations, my friend. Now let's get Maddie in here. First guy out.
I'm going to have to go through here and start adding or making people show their actual names because you don't do this very often. You forget what their actual gamer tags are.
You definitely do. You definitely can forget. And there he is, one spot short tonight, Matt. The caution is what hampered you. But you had a shot at Sal there on the last lap. Talk me through your race, Matt, and how you just came up a little bit short.
I feel like I went on a slider that was definitely way too tight. Like I ran a 6, and I feel like in trucks you have to run like an 8 or 9, but I didn't have confidence in myself, especially running Bristol as an 8 or 9, just knowing like how whoosh you get in the long run in a cup car. But I still had, I think, better long run speed than a few drivers. One of them was Sal, I feel like, and he's even admitted that himself. He said that if that thing went green, I was catching him, and I think I would have finished better than 6th. So that sucked, just because someone was raging that they were in 3rd place. Ended up fucking over the entire field, which ended up effing over me as well. And then on the restart, I got bumped into the wall, and I just got swallowed up. Sal passed me, and then I feel like the last 4 or 5 laps I was able to get back to him, and then I was right on his bumper there in the last lap, but Bristol's too short to make it 3 wide. So I was kind of in no man's land.
Definitely a strong run for you. I was impressed with you late there in the race, giving it to Sal. You were up there. He was second. You were third. I was proud of you two, getting up there in the mix. But you do have next week Las Vegas and Talladega, two decent tracks for you. Do you think you have a shot at one more win before we get off of Heat 5?
I hope so. That'd be pretty fun. I mean, I feel like if I win Las Vegas or Talladega, I'm going to be even more heated that I got eliminated in the playoffs. I'd be completely fine getting eliminated in the playoffs if it was my own doing, like if I was just slow or if I just sucked. But here at Bristol, obviously Mid-Ohio was its own thing. I suck at road courses. I'll be the first to tell you that. But at Bristol, I was good on the long run, and I was able to catch Sal, who was really the only person who I needed to catch, and finish better than 6th, which is, I think, would have happened if cautions didn't come out because someone raging who fell asleep and missed out on the playoffs to begin with. But that's probably the most infuriating part about it. But Sal was able to beat me. And I mean, if he's in line at Talladega or Las Vegas and I'm right behind him, I have no problem pushing him.
So, hell yeah. Love it. Tegan, you got anything for him?
Just want to say it was a good effort, Matt. I know you really struggled in the road course because road course ain't your thing, but
yeah.
I was watching you. You were having a hard time keeping it on pavement.
Oh yeah,
going slow.
I wish you could see. I wish you could see
like you were in the war when I would cut to you.
Yeah, in the
dude
F1
was swatting flies.
In the F1 games, when you're in for one of your practice programs, they have that thing where they follow your telemetry.
The line.
I wish they had that in NASCAR. That would have been amazing to look at that.
Yeah, but good effort. You made a show out of it at Bristol at least.
And I felt like I did feel like going into Bristol that if I was only 1 or 2 points back, I felt like I had a legitimate chance because for whatever reason, I'm decent there. Like I'm almost always top 7, top 8. And this was a shrunken down lobby where there was only 9 or 10 people. So I feel like in that I'd be top 5, top 6, which is what I was running. And then I think I finished 6th anyways. But yeah, it was fun for sure. Congrats to Sal for beating me. And like
Great run. Very impressive. Yeah. Unfortunately, not enough tonight. But congratulations on a great season and being a trooper. Appreciate it, Matt.
Yeah, not a problem. Thank you.
So Wessel wants to get in here, Tegan. Let's let him have it. I know he's probably pretty fired up. He texted me as well. Let's get him in here. What does he have to say? I'm just open floor for David Wessel here. He was the one involved in that incident with
take him long
with Spencer Boyce. There he is, David Wessel. I assume you have a couple things to say about the incident. You were involved when Spencer Boyce shot through turn 3 and 4, took a couple of guys out. Tell me about what happened there.
I don't understand how we let dumbasses like that stay in the league. Like, I don't get it.
Oh.
Already eliminated from the playoffs. I was about to pass him to get fucking third, and he just fucking slams the shit out of me. And he gets all pissy, like he fucking always does. And goes on these goddamn rants and discords and wants to fucking bitch like he's a goddamn victim all the time. Fucking sick of the goddamn shit. Cost my race. Probably cost Matt a chance at making the playoffs. Like, he just keeps fucking shit up every goddamn time he's on the track.
Yeah, it's a decent car, I'd say.
I think I was kind of figuring it out. I didn't really know what to do here. I don't think I've ever run trucks at Bristol, but it was, I don't know. Trucks just run a 9 everywhere. It's kind of the baseline.
And I will give you credit. I know you had to get that off your chest, and there's not really much else to talk to you about, but I did notice some gains from you during the race at Mid-Ohio.
Oh, yeah, dude, you had a bad stretch.
Yeah. So Tegan knows I was running around Tegan in practice from Mid-Ohio, and I was pretty good. Like I wouldn't say I was great. I definitely wasn't Bradley level, but I was definitely like top 3, I would say. And I didn't qualify well, and then I kind of got stuck back with the squirrels, and sometimes squirrels give you nuts. And then also it's just like every curb that I touched at Mid-Ohio fucked me up. Like, absolutely fucked me up. Like, I had a crash out. I hit the curb in the last turn.
I was on it when you did it.
Yeah, I hit the curb on the last turn, and my car just didn't turn, and it just nosed straight.
And you couldn't get back in the reverse either, could you?
Couldn't get my gear.
I heard you breaking your shit,
and I was stuck. I couldn't get out of it. But yeah, and then also had a rough start to the first stage, but I was running some heaters trying to get back. Like I was almost running Bradley lap times. Got down to like a 21.3, I think. But yeah, it was just too late, and everything was all fucked up.
Well, Wessel, I know you were a little fired up, so I had to let you get that off.
Can we ban him? Can we have a fucking league vote? Or at least a come to Jesus meeting, because like, what the fuck?
Alrighty, well, on that note, thank you everybody for tuning in. Maybe we can come to Jesus Sunday or Saturday night, excuse me, at Daytona.
That motherfucker will never finish a race again. Not as long as I'm in it.
Okay. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. It was definitely a fun one there at the end. Sal and Matt battling for the cut line for Tegan Jones and an angry David Wessel. I am Michael Whitman. That was the Checkered Flag Racing Midweek Series at Bristol. Thank you for tuning in.
Fuck you, Spencer.
Okay. Okay. I think